Now today, what is a little scary is the division that we're facing in terms of what's happening in this country right now. I mean, we're divided, and we've been in, I don't know how long.
My father was very, very, very dark, is very, very, very dark. And my mother was very, 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 I thought she was a white woman. So that's a problem right there. My mama was light. I did tease her. I was like, you white, and I'm gonna get some DNA on you because you're lying. But now that we're talking about it, maybe that is the thing. I'm trying to be too black sometimes. I've done the reverse thing because of my mother being so fair and people thinking that she was white, because of being teased. People come in my house and they say, why you got so much black art? Why you got so much Africa around you? I never thought about it. But I think I was trying to make up for not being black enough, you know?
I realize that being mixed is both a curse and a blessing. It's a curse because you don't really belong anywhere, but it's a blessing because you get to blend in everywhere. It amazes me how race is subjective to some people. And I was just told recently that I'm not a real black person. I'm not even part black person. Doesn't matter what my granddaddy did or what he was about. I don't know anything about the black experience, and I have no right because my skin color doesn't match. I was led to believe if I was somebody else, my life would be better. And it cheated me out of being who I am, and I'm now almost 40, figuring that out.
I do remember one incident where I just been bombarded with people telling me that I wasn't black, and as a compliment. And I went to my dad and I was like, Dad, am I not black enough? And I just remember he started to cry, and he was so emotional. And he just told me, you are black enough. You are all the black that you need to be. You are beautiful, you are smart, you are caring and charismatic, and don't let anyone tell you any different.
You think you're white,
yellow girl,
you're not black.
I was trying to make up for not being black enough.
Dark Girls ignited a worldwide trending conversation. Now, the sequel, featuring candid, exclusive interviews.
Ew. Interesting. That's the other side of the complexion. Yeah. I mean, I know this topic been coming up a lot, right? And I seen it coming. This is why, I just want to chop up game, take this one to the benches on them, vibe a little bit. Figured, let me go post this joint up when I saw the trailer. And when I seen it, I wasn't too surprised because at this point, I've kind of heard some people talk about it. I was surprised then when I heard it because I was like much older. I just never heard nobody talk about it from the other side. So I never heard it this in depth. So this is a little different. But me and my older cousin, man, we just chopped up game. And he would tell me about, nah, man, like a lot of dudes used to try him, because he was the lightest dude out the bunch. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was just singling him out. You know what I mean? And, he had all his own. People always try to say that, these light-skinned dudes is getting all the chicks, but he was like, when I look around, it seemed like all the dark-skinned brothers was getting the chicks. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, that was his point of view of it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, I never heard nobody talk about it from the other side. I was always just short. Know what I'm saying? Growing up, you did. So, whatever. But, so that's what it be. You know what I'm saying? And now that you get to see the face of it, and I know a lot of people feel the way, a lot of sisters in particular will come out the woodwork. I mean, at least online. I can't believe on my dark skin, my dark skin sisters is gonna really be tripping on this. All my sisters in general was gonna trip on this, because this is just the other side of the story, and we got several stories going back and forth in our history. You know, it's just part of the history. You know what I mean? But I know a lot of people feel away when they hear the other side, because they feel like it's at the expense of the other. And don't get me wrong, you know, you gotta, you know, be wary of your timing when you drop certain stuff. But I still think, I don't know, there's nothing wrong with hearing the other side. I don't know. It's interesting to hear. I don't know, mirrors and shit. I just don't name names though. I just take aim. Only hit those, holler. Boom.
Well, in the book, you've also talked about the colorism aspect of why you think you didn't have children.
Yeah, in the early days, based upon how I was treated because I was dark complected, I did not want to have a child that went through the same thing I went through.
So because of that, you didn't want to have children with another dark-skinned woman.
Yeah, or with any woman, because, well, dark skin particularly, because I feared for my children if that happened because of what I'd gone through.